Hi, my name is Sanya Jamel, and I am the founder and CEO of Bumble Brainbox. I also own three preschools in the Texas area, and I also help operate them every single day. And it was during this time running these three schools that I noticed the norm for my families were that they were working about 9 to 5, and based off of the commute, which is terrible in Houston, we're getting back to the school sometimes around 5:30, 6:30 to pick up their kids. Well, after that, they are going home. They are cooking dinner. They're getting their kids fed. They're getting their kids bathed, and then just playing a little bit. Very barely any usually playtime before the baby was so tired that he or she has to go to sleep. And so, what really worried me about all of this was that I know, based off of my experience in early childhood education, that 90% of brain development happens between 0 to 5. And there's a process called neural pruning, which is if any part of that brain development is ignored, then your brain says what you don't use, you don't need, and you don't have to keep it. And it actually prunes away those areas, leaving those areas weak for the rest of your life. And so that really concerned me because I wanted it to be easier for parents, busy parents, to make their child's brain development a priority. And though I run preschool centers, I don't think daycares or preschools or nannies or babysitters are 100% all your child needs. I think that, especially what I've noticed, is that the families that do work with their kids, I can see a significant difference in their kids versus the kids who get no involvement at home. So that is where the idea of Bumble Brain Box is conceived. And I shared that with Dr. Christie, who was there to train the staff at my school one of the days.
So I have my background. My doctorates are in medicine and nutrition and child psychology. And after I received all my education, I became a mom. It was during my last pregnancy that I had a child who was born with developmental difficulties, and the doctors actually told me at one point that he would never talk or walk. And I decided that I would use my knowledge and apply it to him and give him the best opportunity, the best chance that he could. I'm happy to say that 5 years later, that if I put him in front of the camera, you could not tell the difference between him and another child. So there's nothing more important than capitalizing on those first 5 years. And you can do so much to aid your child and give them the best foundation that they can going forward, not just for someone who has a developmental diagnosis, but also for any child, any child, any parent. It's such a great opportunity, and it's so important for the rest of their lives.
And our mission is not just to, again, help children that are developmentally delayed. Our real mission is to teach parents how to play with their baby to help target social, emotional, physical, cognitive, and auditory development. And beyond that, beyond our borders, Bumble Brain Box's mission is to help developing countries with their early childhood education as well. We want to be able to use a percentage of the proceeds to help fund mission trips to other countries and be able to use our background to help with research, training, and consulting for these developing countries, and then come back with an inventory of what their needs are and hopefully be able to fund books and different supplies that they might need. So Bumble Brain Box is, again, for every new parent who is concerned with their child's brain development. And please make it a priority and get started at www.bumblebrainbox.com.